embracing our past without becoming its prisoner. We are indeed the products of our past, shaped by the experiences and lessons we've learned along the way. But while the past has a profound influence on who we are today, it does not define our future unless we allow it to. We don't have to be prisoners of what once was. We have the power to break free from the chains of past mistakes, traumas, or failures and start anew. Life is fluid, ever-changing, and with each new day, we are given the opportunity to reinvent ourselves. The key is to learn from the past, not live in it. We must use those experiences as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. If you hold on too tightly to what once was, you risk missing out on what could be. Understand that every setback has within it the seed of a future success. Every heartbreak is a lesson in love and resilience. And most importantly, every closed door brings you closer to the one that will open wide, inviting you in. Make your life worth watching. There will come a day when your life flashes before your eyes. In that moment, will you feel pride or regret? It's easy to get lost in the day-to-day grind, forgetting that every decision, every action, every moment contributes to the story of your life. We often chase things that don't matter in the grand scheme: money, status, approval, only to find that they don't bring the fulfillment we seek. Make your life a story worth watching. Focus on experiences, relationships, and growth rather than fleeting material gains. Invest in moments that matter. Seek out challenges that push you beyond your comfort zone and bring depth to your character. At the end of it all, it won't be the number of accolades or possessions you've acquired that define your life, but the quality of the journey itself. True strength lies in letting go. It takes true strength to let people walk away from you instead of begging them to stay. Society often glorifies attachment and dependency, but real courage is found in independence. It's not about chasing people or pleading for their approval. If someone cannot see your value, it's their loss, not yours. Let them go. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve better than someone who doesn't appreciate you. Don't waste your energy trying to convince people to choose you. Those who are meant to be in your life will recognize your worth and stand by you, without coercion. True strength comes not from clinging to others, but from having the confidence to walk your own path, even if it means walking alone. The limits of kindness. Kindness is a beautiful and powerful quality, but it is not without its limits. While we are encouraged to be kind, compassionate, and generous, there is a fine line between helping others and being exploited. Some people will take advantage of your good nature, only caring about you when you are doing something for them. It's important to set boundaries and protect yourself from being used. Kindness should never come at the cost of your own well-being. You can be a good person without being a doormat. Learn to say no when necessary, and remember that self-care is not selfish, it's essential. The people who truly care about you will respect your boundaries and not expect you to sacrifice your happiness for theirs. The courage in decision-making. Life is full of uncertainty, and sometimes you will never be 100% sure about a decision. But indecision is the worst decision of all. Fear of making the wrong choice can paralyze you. But it's better to make a decision and learn from it than to remain stagnant. Life is not about perfection. It's about progress. If you make a mistake, you can always go back and fix it. But if you never act, you will be forever haunted by the what-ifs. Growth comes from experience, and experience comes from making choices both good and bad. Trust yourself, take risks, and remember that no decision is final. You always have the power to pivot, adapt, and change your course if needed. The power of emotions and empathy. Never take someone's feelings for granted. Emotions are fragile, and it often takes immense courage for someone to open up and share their innermost thoughts with you. When someone chooses to confide in you, understand that they are offering you a piece of their soul, something deeply personal and vulnerable. Acknowledge their bravery and treat their feelings with the care and respect they deserve. Don't dismiss their emotions, even if you don't fully understand them. Everyone experiences life differently, and what may seem trivial to you could be monumental to someone else. By showing empathy and compassion, you build deeper, more meaningful connections with the people around you. The beauty in imperfection. In a world that constantly tells us to strive for perfection, it's easy to lose sight of the beauty that lies in imperfection. You don't have to be flawless to be worthy, just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. There is power in authenticity. When you embrace who you truly are, without fear of judgment or rejection, you attract people who love and accept you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. Stop worrying about fitting into a mold or meeting society's expectations. You are unique, and that is your greatest strength. Celebrate your individuality and never apologize for being exactly who you are. Life is how you react to it. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. You can't control everything that happens, but you can control how you respond. When faced with adversity, you have a choice. Will you let it break you? Or will you use it as fuel to become stronger? Your attitude and mindset determine the quality of your life far more than your circumstances ever will. Choose to see the silver lining in every situation. Even in the darkest times, there is always something to be learned. Challenges are opportunities for growth, and hardships can shape you into a better, more resilient version of yourself. Focus on what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, and let go of what you cannot. The value of hardship. If you never tasted a bad apple, you would never appreciate a good one. Similarly, if you never experienced hardship, you would never understand the true value of success or happiness. It's the struggles that make the victories sweeter. It's the failures that teach you how to appreciate the moments of triumph. Don't shy away from difficulties. Embrace them as a necessary part of life's journey. Each challenge you face is a stepping stone to becoming the person you were meant to be. The tough times build character, resilience, and gratitude. Without them, life would be flat, monotonous, and devoid of meaning. Kindness and cleverness. Never be so kind that you forget to be clever, and never be so clever that you forget to be kind. Balance is key in life. While kindness is essential, it should not come at the expense of wisdom. Being kind doesn't mean being naive. It's possible to be both compassionate and discerning, to help others while still protecting yourself from harm. At the same time, intelligence without kindness is empty. Cleverness alone can lead to manipulation or arrogance, but when paired with empathy, it becomes a powerful force for good. Strive to find the equilibrium between heart and mind, between softness and strength. This balance will guide you toward a life of both success and fulfillment.